Fanboys at the beginning of a sentence, a la Shmoop. There's no experience quite like babysitting toddler triplets of the male persuasion. You'll always have the difficult task of convincing the demon spawn to go down for nap time. If you're lucky though, someday you'll conquer those triplet hellions and the Fanboys grammar rule. The acronym Fanboys comes from the list of coordinating conjunctions. Yeah, that's these things. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. See how clever that is, Fanboys? Coordinating conjunctions join together similarly constructed words, phrases, or clauses. Not those clauses. Come on, Santa. For example, you, babysitter extraordinaire, might say, I told Bert to pee in the potty, but Bert decided to pee on the carpet instead. In this example, the coordinating conjunction but joins two main clauses. I told Bert to pee in the potty, and Bert decided to pee on the carpet instead. Very independent-minded thinker. Coordinating conjunctions bring words, phrases, and clauses together, so you tend to see them in the middle of sentences. But that doesn't mean one of the fanboys can't make an appearance at the beginning of a sentence. For example, when you terrify your friends with tales of your babysitting experiences, you might end a story with, and then the little brat threw jelly on my shirt. Or, so I bribed him with gummy bears and Dr. Pepper. Although grammar guides will tell you it's cool to use a coordinating conjunction to start a sentence, your English teacher may have told you that this is a no-no for two reasons. First, starting a sentence with one of the fanboys lends an informal tone to your writing, and, well, teens are informal enough as it is. Tuck that in. Second, it's easier to end up with random incorrect sentence fragments if you start sentences with coordinating conjunctions. Or washing the Impala, that's a car, may start with a coordinating conjunction, but it's just a sentence fragment and therefore grammatically incorrect. Now that we've confirmed it's okay to start a sentence with one of the fanboys, thus ruining your English teacher's life, you may be wondering if commas are required after coordinating conjunctions. Well, the answer is sometimes. If the coordinating conjunction at the beginning of a sentence is followed by an aside, sado, that's like aside in theater speak, then you need to break out the commas. For example, if you were to write about one of the hellspawn you babysit and his penchant for harassing the dog, you would say, and, comma, even though Fido hid under the bed, comma, little Jakey still managed to set the dog on fire. Jakey, Peter's coming after you. The simpler, and little Jakey still managed to set the dog on fire, however, does not require a comma after the coordinating conjunction. And that's pretty much it for fanboys. You can use them at the beginning of sentences so long as you want your tone to be informal and you're careful to avoid grammatically incorrect sentence fragments. Now, don't you have some triplets to tame? Yeah, go for it. Subscribe to check out more equally fantabulous videos. You should see the subscribe button just below this one. If you're having trouble locating it, we recommend you watch our video, How to Find the Subscribe Button.